Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a Screenwriter's Rant on Elemental, the new Pixar movie about elements. Because I guess they're running out of inanimate objects to animate. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 11 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Okay. So, each of the elements, earth, wind, fire, and water, have their own town, and they don't mix. And baby fires drink lighter fluid, and I don't know what baby waters drink, but I guess more water. Then one day, she's the daughter, who's fire, is told by her father, "No, don't ever go to Watertown. Don't ever leave town." And then she accidentally meets a water guy, and they fall in love. Here she is on the bus. She accidentally lights an earth elemental on fire, and he burns off all his grass, and I don't know, is that not assault? And then this is them going through a fence. For some reason they have fences that doesn't work for either one of them, and they say, "Why do we have these?" And she goes to Watertown with him, and it's a great time. He shows her, it's about like a clash of cultures, I guess. So she meets his family and she loves them, but can their love survive? And then her father makes the boyfriend hot food, and then he tries to eat it, and it's horrible for him because he's made of water, and he's just basically feeding him fire. Okay, I mean, I get it. It's a pretty heavy-handed metaphor, I would say, but sure, it's universal. I mean, the animation's nice. I'm sure it'll be fun. Pixar does a good job generally, but I don't know. Just getting tired of it. I get it, Pixar. You've made yourself a gigantic thing, right? But it's like if I had a ton of fame and money and fortune, my first instinct would be to do something really different and daring. This isn't all that different and daring. This is kind of what they always do, right? And it's making jokes like, "Oh, she's made of fire, he's made of water, things happen." There's so much more to be explored, and this just seems... It almost seems too easy for Pixar to do, right? Am I crazy to say that? That doesn't mean it's bad. It looks great. I mean, in terms of the look, story-wise, it seems okay. It's just a little... It's not very subtle, is it? It's not very subtle to be like, she's fire, he's water. Yeah, I get it. So, I don't know. I would like to see something really crazy from Pixar. I don't want to see more Toy Story. I think they're doing another one of those. I'd like to see, I don't know, something very different. Some new animated thing that blows the doors off of animation. I mean, they have the money. Some classic, animate some massive classic, something like War and Peace, or Huckleberry Finn, something like that maybe, and really take it to the next level, or to do something that's pretty damn epic, some kind of fantasy novel like Lord of the Rings, but not that obviously, or space thing, or something serious. Something with a lot of nuance and complexity. This is just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a baby's movie to me. It'll be watchable. It'll be really watchable, I imagine. And probably even good, but I don't know, it just seems... That's it? 4 elements? You're going to do an element thing? I don't know, man. Seems like you should have went bigger. But who knows what's going on at Disney these days and Pixar? Things are rough. I mean, this is what they went with. Lord knows what's on the schedule for the future because animation's very expensive to do. So, I don't know. Would I see it? It feels like a kid's movie to me. First act, I mean, I pretty much explained the movie, right? Here are all the elements, and she's trying to take over her dad's business, and she falls in love with a water guy. I don't think he has much going on, according to the trailer. I'm sure he's got some sort of deal. He's from a large family or something like that. They fall in love. First, they don't like each other, then they fall in love. They go out on dates. They're not supposed to. They're forbidden love. So the second act is all about their forbidden love. Then he meets the father, and then he tries to discourage him. Doesn't work. So the climax of the movie has to be something like, well, you can't see him anymore. He tries to forbid her from seeing her boyfriend and just makes her more in love with him. And in the end, they somehow come together and fall in love. And together they, I don't know, they have steam children. Right? I mean, what else are you going to do with it? I mean, obviously they don't die at the end. That would be a downer. It's going to be a happy movie. It's Pixar. So, I mean, it's better than Turning Red. I'll say that. There's an improvement on that. It's maybe they're going back to the basics. Maybe they need to. I don't know. It just seems a little uninspired for me. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks great. Let's read the write-up. Explore Element City and meet its residents in a trailer for Disney Pixar's Elemental, an upcoming movie starring Leah Lewis as Ember and Mamadou Athie as Wade, Ronnie Del Carmen as Ember's soon-to-be retired dad, Bernie, Sheila Ami as Ember's love-seeking mom, Cinder, Wendy McLennan Covey as Wade's stormy and air ball-loving boss. That's Clemmy from Clemmy, who was in Reno 9/11 and the Goldbergs. Gail, Catherine O'Hara. Oh, there's somebody. Also, as Wade's welcoming mom. Brooke, get it? It's all water names. Mason Wertheimer as Ember's admiring Earth neighbor, Claude, and Joe Para as an overgrown city bureaucrat, Fern. Oh, Joe Para's in it too. I know him. Directed by Peter Son, produced by Dennis Ream, executive producer, blah blah blah. Screenplay features a screenplay by John Hoberg and Kat Lickel and Brenda Hoosh. Story by Sohn Hoberg and Lickel and Hoosh. Film's original score was composed and conducted by Thomas Newman. I mean, that doesn't really tell me what the movie's about. It's more of like a list. I mean, it's good information, I guess. Yeah, I mean, okay. So you got Clemmy in it and Catherine O'Hara and Joe Para, but I don't know. Your leads aren't very popular, in my view. I never heard of your leads. So, I don't know. But they're just doing the voices, so who cares? I can't get motivated to see the movie. I don't know what you want from me. Again, it doesn't look bad. I guess it'd be something to take your kids to see. Maybe I'm just too old for it. Yeah. I just, I love Toy Story, but yeah, it just seems kind of like, meh. It seems like the joke on The Simpsons where they did their parody of a Pixar movie and it was condiments. Yeah, it seems like that, right? It's like, now they're gonna do condiments, and it's like the same movie, only now it's with different inanimate objects. That's what it kind of feels like, or like we're one step removed from that. What are they gonna do in the next movie? I don't know. Nuts and bolts. He's a nut, she's a bolt, or no, it would be the other way around. He's a bolt, she's a nut. Will they come together? Um, so, yeah, Elemental. I assume it comes out this summer. Also, it doesn't seem like a summer movie. Yeah, June 16th, only in theaters. I mean, kids, you want to go to the beach or you want to go see Elementals? Beach, beach, beach. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for a more bass take. If you can find a more bass take, take it. I'll be at the Florence Library in Roebling, New Jersey on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. And you can hear my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. We'll see you